Look at this view. It's all gonna be worth it. Like if we had like some nice chairs and some refreshing drink after this very hot and sweaty hike up the hill, this will be a perfect spot for a break. Here we are, Kagoshima, right behind me with a beautiful volcano, and you can see maybe a little bit of smoke coming from the top of it. A few months ago we had the pleasure to welcome Mitch from Kagoshima, who runs this Eikaiwa school here and who also has his own production studio, and he invited us to come on his show today. And we have a little bit of time before we meet him later today, and so we're just going to show you a little bit around the city. Are you just gonna like 360 around me and I don't move? Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3 to Kagoshima.
Are we videotaping it?
He's videotaping everything.
Wait.
And we got some omiyage for you. We've been carrying this all day. This has been the running joke of the video. So
okay.
Here it is, some omiyage from Osaka. And it's very easy to walk around everywhere. And we just went up to the castle with a view and down, and you're directly in the city center.
Everything's in one little compact area.
Just down there you have the ocean as well.
You know, you can go boating, you can go swimming. It's great. Let's just make it happen. It's like very DIY. You guys will see. Hi Maya. Maya works for a company called Go Kagoshima. And so it's kind of a share space. This is Josh. He's the camera guy.
So here we are.
Yes.
Studio.
So as you can see, it's very, very green.
So even the box with everything in the background is from the green screen?
Yeah, everything.
I thought that was perhaps an actual shelf and the green screen was behind it.
It's all fake. It's all fake. We turned off the green screen once for the patrons and they were like, So that's that cable I was telling you about. There it comes in, right there. Yeah, it came in a big spool. I immediately opened it wrong and like, it got all twisted and stuff, and like my IT guy from Sweden, he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm so sorry." Let's have it so you guys are over here, and then I'll sit over here. Yeah. I'd like to be filmed from this side because of my tooth.
So the reason we're here today, to see your set, your fake set, is to actually record one special episode of Small Talk Japan, which you will see probably before this episode comes out.
So go see it if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
We usually do a deep dive into the Japanese news, but today I have two special guests. You guys are from the podcast
Unpacking Japan.
Unpacking Japan.
We just finished recording with Mitch on Small Talk Japan, and now we're going to discover the culinary scene of Kagoshima and see what they have to offer here. And tomorrow we are going on top of Sakurajima, a still active volcano which is famous here in Kagoshima and in all of Japan.
Good morning. Welcome to the ferry on the way to Sakurajima, a beautiful volcano in the prefecture of Kagoshima. Right behind me, Sakurajima, with its very famous volcano that erupted a couple of years ago, and actually we're about to set foot on the island and explore and see what it's like to be on an active volcano. On the way to the cute bus. This way. We just arrived on Sakurajima, and right behind me we have our tour bus that's gonna take us all the way up to the volcano.
Here we are, Sakurajima, the culmination of our journey, and this one is a very active volcano. It erupted in 1914, and that's when actually this island turned into a peninsula, because the lava went all the way to connect to the mainland and formed a natural bridge. And here we are back in Osaka, which concludes our 24-hour journey to Kagoshima. This was a little special episode where we went to meet Mitch, our former guest on the podcast, visit his language school, go on his podcast, and discover this beautiful part of Japan. I hope you liked it, and we'll see you next time in our next interview.